Welcome back to Home Video. Guillermo Del Toro, director of Shape of Water, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, to name a few, and the upcoming Frankenstein. He's got a few things to say on AI, artificial intelligence. Frankenstein director has brutally macabre thoughts on using AI in future projects. Director Guillermo Del Toro has taken a bold stance against the use of generative AI. So he's got the new Frankenstein movie coming out on November 7th on Netflix. Given that Frankenstein is one of the formative texts about the hubris of man creating technology that can reshape the world without thinking through the ramifications, the topic of AI has naturally come up during a press tour. AI, particularly generative AI, I am not interested, nor will I ever be interested. I'm 61, and I hope to be able to remain uninterested in using it at all until I croak, he said in an interview with NPR. Del Toro added, "The other day somebody wrote me an email, said, 'What is your stance on AI?' And my answer was very short. I said, I'd rather die." Del Toro then went on to draw a comparison between the arrogance of Victor Frankenstein and those pushing for generative AI, saying, "My concern is not artificial intelligence, but natural stupidity. I think that's what drives most of the world's worst features. But I did want it to have the arrogance of Victor be similar in some ways to the Tech Brothers. He's kind of blind, creating something without considering the consequences, and I think we have to take a pause and consider where we're going." So I think we do have to stop and pause where we're going with AI. You've seen the amount of AI that's come out on YouTube recently. It's just flooding the YouTube algorithms. I don't really like it. There are some good things about it, but it's cheap, really. It's cheap, nasty, and lazy for me. Look at the kind of works that Del Toro has done, the filmmaking that he does, the masterful craftsmanship that he puts into his films. Look at the craftsmanship of Pinocchio, the stop motion, the storytelling that went into that. It certainly isn't shocking to discover that someone like Del Toro would oppose the use of generative AI. The Academy Award-winning director puts a great deal of thought and care into the designs of his films, dreaming up meticulous details that enliven the worlds that come from his own imaginative mind. And this is the thing with AI. Can you really say it's from your own imagination? You're just typing text into on the keyboard and then coming up with the imagery for you. I did a video recently of Tilly Norwood, the first AI starlet, and she's just around the corner, so it's interesting to see where that's going to go. One look at Del Toro's body of work makes it clear that AI wouldn't improve his films. The technology couldn't come up with a fraction of the creativity on display in films like Pan's Labyrinth, Pinocchio, or Frankenstein. The discussion around AI will continue, but it's admirable that Del Toro is taking a stance, and his movies serve as a testament to human creativity and imagination. So looking forward to seeing Frankenstein. Del Toro he's a fantastic filmmaker, and he's really one of the last of the great filmmakers out there. We don't know what's going to happen with AI, but I'm sure there's going to be some sort of taking over of some sort of it going into Hollywood. But it's good to know that Del Toro is taking a stance on this. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.